And now we have even more spandex goodness that comes our way from the wonderful people at Shop Factory. Well, Shop Factory on by way of Amazon, because now we have Bakuri Sentai Abaranger. But here's the thing: it's already out via Shop Factory on Shop Factory's website, but it's out on pre-order for Amazon, which got me thinking about something. About the reason why I do these, ever since way back at the beginning of my channel when I started doing my videos for Ghostly Sentai Abaranger and Ginga Man, and whenever I get the opportunity to talk about these, whenever I get the opportunity to talk about the Sentai DVDs that come out, and that is really about the physical media and your preferences for the media that you consume. To start us off, obviously, we all know that Abaranger, for one thing, they come from one of, I would say, again, it goes back to preferences, because everybody really loves, because I know a lot of people who really enjoyed Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Ready! Because it's even cooler because Dino Thunder had probably one of the most meta episodes of Power Rangers ever, with Lost and Found in translation, since they used almost a full episode of Power Rangers Dino Thunder. I mean, not Dino Thunder, but Abaranger to translate. To translate it, it's just a lot. Because I can remember seeing it on ABC Kids, and it was just bizarre. It's great because it's Power Rangers and even Super Sentai not taking itself too seriously.
Can you believe this guy?
He thinks he can buy us off!
How much money are we talking about? Huh? I mean, never!
And it is wonderful. I love it. And it's great. I love that. That's one of my favorite episodes of, I didn't talk about it in that other video I did when I talked about favorite episodes of Power Rangers, but I did not. But, there's just, those are episodes off the top of my head that I often think about. But I would absolutely want the Lost and Found translation from Power Rangers Dino Thunder to be an honorable mention, and just Abaranger in general. Of course, Abaranger was part of my favorite Super Sentai movie, the one with Zyuranger and Abaranger and Kyoryuger. All three of those, I've had a great time watching that. Of course, with Beast Morphers as well. But yes, it's all the fun little comparisons you can make between Dino Thunder and Abaranger. All wrapped into one, but and also something I wanted to know, and I'm gonna get to that in a second when I talk about one of the major points I wanted to make with this video. Definitely, I wonder, because I know they did the crossover with Deca Ranger. I talked about that previously. Yes. And I wonder, if they got that on there, they're gonna have that on the DVD as well. Because I wondered about that back with Kaku Ranger, because they did Super Sentai World. Now I guess that counted as that was all Super Sentai, but I know that the main focus was Kaku Ranger. But I wonder if they have done the cross episodes, because Super Sentai does that a lot. Probably a bit. Really, just not about just a bit more than Power Rangers does. Well, Power Rangers gets material from them, so yeah. But now, on to my major point of the video. Okay, so now to my major point. The main reason I do these videos that I've talked about Abaranger, and way back in 2015 I started doing these, and then in other periods of time when, like I said at the top of this, that I haven't had opportunities to talk about every single one that comes out, because yes, you're gonna be able to, because yes, I do enjoy watching Super Sentai, but I can't always get the DVDs. The only Sentai I've watched physically on the DVD is physically on the DVD is Mirai Sentai Time Rangers. That's where Power Rangers Time Force comes from. But because I have the opportunity to watch them on, there's other sites like you can check it out on other sites like Kiss Asian is probably one of the places you can see Super Sentai. Also on Verve, Crunchyroll, if you're willing to do that, you can definitely check that out on there because they indeed do have Sentai to watch and other stuff like Kamen Rider and Ultraman. But I think it all depends on the preferences because me, I really like, because I feel the same way about DVDs like with manga and comic books. There are other places you can look at them and watch them. Like, I'll give you an example. There's an MMA manga called Teppu that I would love to see get an anime adaptation someday. I would love to see that. I would also like to get the manga for it too if I can find it. I could be totally wrong about this, but I would love to see more. I would love to see a lot of physical media, but I would love to see like a lot more physical media. I got the feeling that I guess it kind of goes out saying, I could be totally wrong with this. Please feel free to like talk about this a little more in the comments down below. That the physical media stuff would actually lead to more stuff being produced and more stuff being licensed in the future. And I feel that way about comics and manga, and especially DVDs. In the case of this, which is why I do these videos in the first place. And I talk about whenever there's a release from Shout Factory Super Sentai, also because I'm a fan of both Sentai and Power Rangers and Kamen Rider, which I think is really cool. But yes, that's just how I feel about that type of thing, and that's one of the major contributing factors to me doing these videos whenever there's a release. And that's another thing though, and people have kind of commented here and there on a couple of the videos about they're not too keen on the pricing for Shout Factory, so maybe with Amazon it might get, so maybe with Amazon it might be just something slightly different. Maybe I'm not entirely sure. It just depends on your preference, or you would prefer to use something like Verve, which I think that's like what, $7-8.99 a month or something like that, and you can get your fill of Super Sentai stuff from there. Although again, I don't know at the end. I'm not entirely sure if they have like those special episodes. You kind of have to do some digging on your own because there's other places like Kiss Asian that do focus on those special episodes like Turbo Ranger and O-Ranger and Super Sentai World, Kamen Rider World, all the other ones that really just are just awesome. There's just so many, man, that you just have to think. There's just so many options are out there, but it just depends on your preference, which is the main message of this video and all the videos, all the videos moving forward. If I ever got to get the opportunity to talk about them, I might miss one here and there, but yes, again, like I said, with the Abaranger is already out through Shout Factory, but it's coming with Amazon around March 23rd. So very much pick your poison, absolutely have a ball, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any thoughts about this particular thing, really, seriously, say your piece in the comments down below, because I would like to, I would like to hear it. I like to hear stuff like that, or just hear your thoughts on that particular subject, because, again, I really enjoy the physical media. I'm all for wherever you can get it, like the scans of mangas and stuff like that. Scans of mangas, comics, and wherever you can watch anything like Super Sentai Tokusatsu, or even anime too. And definitely talk about that sort of thing, because yeah, that's just me saying my piece about it. But other than that, make sure that you like and subscribe, turn on post notifications if I post another video. Now, I'll see you in the next video, because it's just a piece.